Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Matt and Divinec from Play This Means War. Today we're going to be taking a look at this app. It is a brand new game. Not so new, but it's out in only Australian iTunes markets and a few other ones. It's not released worldwide. And I found this by the company reaching out to me, and you know, I wanted to do a review of this game. I want to start making videos because I'm actually really into it. They did not pay me to make this video. I'm just super interested in the game. So here we go. Pretty much, there's your little intro. Mostly I found the gameplay very smooth, and let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. Excellent timing, Commander. This base needs a commanding officer of your caliber. Yes, sir. First up, gather some resources. The supply collector will gather supplies over time. Collect the first batch now. Okay, so this looks like something like Elixir. Use those supplies to train the troops to make defenses. I think what it said. Sentry tower. Looks like something like a cannon. I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much, as I would say, gem it up. I haven't figured out what those gem resources are yet. You're too late. I claim this base. Let's see, we got some goblins, quote-unquote goblins coming in. They get destroyed. And a single sentry tower will not last long against the tanks. So therefore, the Talon choppers have arrived. Deploy them now. Looks like there's some air troops in this game as well, such as choppers. This is a very interesting gameplay. It is not a copy of something like Clash of Clans. You guys know I don't like copy games, but this is not a copy game, and you'll see why. The gameplay is totally different, and it is so amazing that I'm willing to give this game a shot. So that's how you want to play it. You haven't heard of that in a long time. Stellar War Commander, you have successfully defended the virtual source of red mercury. Our enemies won't stop until every last crystal of red mercury is under their control. There's our red mercury. Once again, yet another resource they can generate. You will need to rally your forces before Major Walker hits you again. Use mercury collector to build barracks so you can muster more troops. So let's go ahead and get some barracks, I'm guessing, right? Buildings. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, barracks. So pretty simple. Build troops in there, just like in Clash, just a little bit different. Perfect time to build an army. Visit the barracks. You do get an army camp once you start the game. That's automatically. The army camps are interesting. They have a dedicated position. You can't put them anywhere you want in the game. There's looks like 6 spots in total, and looks like we're gonna go ahead and try to attack someone. So here's kind of the cloud screen. This is your loading screen whenever you do something, transition in the game. And this is how it looks like if you were to attack someone at a point of multiplayer, because there is single player on this, and I will be doing single player walkthroughs pretty soon. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So as you see, there is a battle line. So pretty much your village and another village are separated just by this battle line, and that battle line moves up as your troops move up, but it also moves back towards your base as the enemy troops move. This is pretty much a very interesting thing. So look at this. The enemy troops are coming at you, and your own troops are coming out. So they're moving the battle line forward, but now they come to this attack point where they have to defeat the enemy troops before they can move on. This is the battle line. You can deploy troops on the side of the line, on your side of the line. Deploy these reinforcements. Okay, so pretty much the reinforcements regenerate. So once they die, as you see, you'll see the troops start to, that green bar over there is going on. So you can actually keep tapping them and deploying them. Okay, so they got machine guns, they'll chew up your infantry, and rerouting nearby Goliath tank to your sector. So yes, there's Goliath tanks. It's like a golem, pretty much, is what I'm assuming it is. I'll be making a lot of comparisons to the game Clash of Clans on my channel, because that is what I'm very experienced in. But definitely this is not a copy of Clash of Clans. As you guys see, very different sort of gameplay, and actually very interesting. Props to them for making it in this form and not like everybody else copying the tutorial. Very unique one. Okay, so we got 2 sector, I think they're called sector towers. I hope you're learning along with you guys. I just got into this today, and once again, super cool game. Definitely looking forward to doing more and more videos on this channel. That thing you see at the end over there usually deploys pretty much enemy vehicles, as you'll see in a different attack. And I guess once the battle line reaches the end of the map, you win. There's the victory screen, really cool. Got some firework effects, 3 stars, got some resources there, crates, and the red mercury. Well, you know, I'll have to get used to these names, just like any other game. So got a little decrypting going on there, just some army stuff, pretty futuristic. I like it. Okay, so Pretty much Major Walker is this guy that you always attack, and he will pretty much, he's like the fat goblin in Clash of Clans. He's the enemy, he's the Goblin King. Alright, so let's go ahead and build something else. Let's see, the Red Mercury Collector. So this is like the Elixir Collector, I'm guessing. Now you're going to need a storage. Okay, so yeah, we need a storage, we need a collector. Obviously you need to store some stuff. There's an engineer hut, guys. Builder hut, engineer hut, same thing. Army camp, the exact same thing. As you see, like I said, you can only put them in that location, and once you actually place an army camp down, you cannot move it around. I guess there's no point of moving it around. They're all the same health, I guess, or something like that. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade our barracks so we can unlock a new troop. These are just barracks for training your troops, I guess. There's no other description of that. So we went ahead and sped that up. I can't really refuse that. That's part of the tutorial. Fantastic. We're gonna train some rocket troopers. Oh boy, these guys look good. They're not archers, you know, like Clash of Clans, barbarians, archers, goblins. Man, these guys are different, and I like it. Definitely a new concept. So let's see what these guys can do. We're gonna go ahead and do the campaign map here once again. I think we're onto our first thing called Lone Star Outpost. So let's go ahead and get through this. Once again, I will be doing a full single player walkthrough. So I think that's pretty important. I think it's a cool way to let you guys know how you can beat each of the bases, and I'll have fun doing it as well. So yeah, I don't see a timer on this one, so there's definitely not a time limit on single player. I'm not sure. There's probably a timer on multiplayer, because you can't really have unlimited time attacking. Notice how rockets are super strong against enemy vehicles. I'm just reading what the guy says and putting it in my own words. But the enemy vehicles are still able to cause great splash damage. Now, as you see, that building right there where the tanks are spawning is the one you have to really destroy in order for them to stop spawning. Remember, you can redeploy your troops when they recover, so watch that bottom one over there. As say a troop dies, then that green bar starts loading up. Once it loads up, you can deploy that troop. Say 5 troops die, they will all start regenerating at the same time. You can deploy them at any time, so it's a really nice option. So I'm guessing that last building, I'll call it the town hall for now. I forgot what it's called. We will be going over the buildings on what it's called at the end. Okay, it appears you have no great work, but all the enemies' bases across the region. It's all up to you to destroy them all. Okay. Yet another 3-star, yay! Yay! Okay, awesome. Reinforcements, HQ has sent additional troops return to the base, decrypting transmission, la 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 la. Reposting something that I didn't get to read. Congratulations, you earned to keep your commander. This base is now yours. How should we name you, commander? Matt Invinik, please. Let's go ahead and okay that. Love that name. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Okay. So it's called the HQ. Alright, pretty simple. Headquarters, not town hall. Headquarters. Come on, we're in modern time. And look at that cool animation effect. Just that crate comes in and it drops it off. You got some resources. What I noticed about this is, compared to Clash of Clans, when I record this, there's almost no lag whatsoever. It almost feels like you're not recording. And it's so awesome. I don't know how these guys can achieve it, but okay, so we're gonna upgrade our command center. Wait, is this the HQ or the command center? Ugh, I'm so confused. There's so many things in here. Like, you have a separate clan castle from where your troops come from to defend your base, and then you have a separate alliance portal building where you actually join alliances. Here are your achievements, objectives. Looking at recommended base battle social, so they got a nice breakdown. Gonna go ahead and claim our recommended ones, and then that's pretty much for the objectives. Yeah, let's allow them to send push notifications. Why not? I think it's a great game. Look at these graphics, man. This is a huge area. Probably gonna remove those obstacles a little bit later. I mean, there's a lot of free space to put your buildings at. Okay, supply collector. Your incoming supplies land at your supply collectors for a transfer to a supply storage facility. Upgrade to generate supplies faster and increase capacity. Don't forget to collect your supplies. Uncollected resources can be spent, and they are more vulnerable to enemy raids. Just like collectors, I mean, pretty simple stuff. There is your infantry bunker. That's your clan castle. Let's see, like, your troop deployment. I'm not sure what those little ranges mean. We'll find out later, because I will be doing like a little I guess interview with the company, and they'll be able to tell me more about it. Here's our infantry bunker. Like I said, protects your base when you're offline, defending infantry troops. La 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 la. Command center. It's like your town hall, your headquarters. Is the heart of your base. Your command center level determines what buildings you can place. And we have the engineer's tent, pretty simple. Your builder hut, wow, pretty high health, 2000. I'm actually not sure. I haven't looked at the damage of the troops. Sentry tower, it's like your cannon. Actually, really fast rate of fire. It's more like the X-bow, but realistically, it seems like a comparison of a cannon to Clash of Clans. Okay, next we have, yes, once again, okay, barracks, pretty self-explanatory. Your infantry troops are armed at the barracks, then deployed to the army camps, and finally to the battlefield. So you got battle-ready troops. Pretty much you can queue them up, and then when you actually want them, you're gonna go ahead and tap them, and they will be sent over to your army camps. So you can keep a batch of troops in your barracks without actually letting them go. So you can go raid, and the troops will still stay at your barracks until you actually tap them, and then they will go ahead and deploy to your army camps. So really nice. Definitely can compare it to training, say, a P.E.K.K.A. for 45 minutes, but then you might need a few wizards, so you can pause the P.E.K.K.A. and you can deploy your wizards, kind of like that. We have a bunch of troops. I definitely, no copies here from Clash of Clans, completely different types of characters. Sniper sounds really cool. Sounds like you can deploy that thing very far towards your base, where you can stay, shoot across the entire map, and be able to kill some buildings and some troops, while your tankers or whatever your rocket troopers or grunts are protecting that sniper. So very interesting, although we'll see how much space that takes up. So we're gonna go ahead and trade some kind of army here. I mean, we'll see what we can do. Probably not gonna attack again. I'm just gonna let them train, and then I'll practice some attacking. You don't have enough space in your army camps, obviously ran out of it. As you see, guys, there we have 6 and 6, so they're training up, and they're not going to be deploying to the camps yet. Here's the Alliance link. This is pretty much like joining clans. Once again, the infantry bunker, just like the clan castle. We got our Red Mercury right there, collector, and then we have our storage over to the left. Collectors extract and refine resources. There's our storage. I mean, I'm not going to read this off to you guys. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's probably boring to read all this information. I think we have 2 Mercury collectors now. So very nice, and we'll see how this goes. Engineer hut, let's see, rockets. Okay, army camp. Let's go ahead and look at that info. So there are your battle ready troops. Those are not, I mean, those, excuse me, those are in your army camp, but you still have, remember, you still have some over in your barracks that you can go ahead and use. We do have a 3-day shield, just like in pretty much any other game now. Compared to Clash of Clans, same thing. You get a 3-hour shield for your first 3 days of the game. And yeah, that's really, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at some other stuff. Looks like you have some messages there. Pretty self-explanatory. Probably can send messages through Clan Alliance, battle messages. So I'm guessing like attacks. There is your top alliances, so like top clans, and then there's top players. These guys, I don't know how far ahead they are. I don't know if 10,000 is a lot. I mean, this is the #1 clan, so I'm guessing it is. Top player right now has 2,023 medals. I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna call them medals for now. There's your world rank and regional rank. Okay, local and worldwide. Just to show you guys, this is like a maxed out base. I don't know if it's maxed out. I think it is. And if it's not, that's okay. It's just a general idea of what you guys can end up with once you get towards the high levels. And I tried, there's also a button, look at the bottom there, it says find me. You can actually click that, and I'm guessing when you are actually go ahead and join some multiplayer matches and get a little bit higher in trophies, you're probably gonna be able to find yourself. Do the same thing on the clan system, so I say that's very useful. Once you can have only up to 50 members, and I tried to chat a little bit there, but nobody really responded. Yep, okay, forever alone. Whatever, I don't know if it works. And there's your my friends section. You can invite people who are in your Facebook, your game center, whatever. This game is only available for iOS right now, not for Android, sorry. And only available in Australia, so if you want to get it, you're probably gonna have to get an Australian iTunes account. Pretty much that is what I had to do. You also have an aircraft factory that we haven't built yet, but that's again that you can deploy like choppers, like blackbirds, whatever. That's what I call them. They don't have official names for them. We'll get into that as we progress through making these videos. Hey, gotta start somewhere. There's your little resources section. You can buy those. What are they called? Cells, power cells. Okay, so power cells are your gems. You can buy those to speed things up, speed troops up, speed buildings up. I'm guessing get shields. Here are some defenses, quite a lot of stuff. I don't see a single name that's the same as Clash of Clans except the walls. Well, the walls are pretty brief. I don't know if you can put anything else than walls. What else can you name the walls other than what they are? Okay, so let's see. What else? It's gonna go ahead and collect some resources. That's pretty much it for this introductory video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, I will be getting more into this and exploring on my own. We'll have strategy guides, and I will get started on that single player walkthrough as soon as possible. Make sure you guys drop a like as well as subscribe to this channel, because I want to make this channel the main channel for This Means War. Until next time, guys, keep calm and war on.